Today we're going to be looking at Bulgarian commercial and Bulgarian Circle 10 magazines. We have ones for the AK-74 and for the AK-47. This is the AK-47 Circle 10, which is actually a very, very nice magazine. They're expensive, but they're good. The commercial ones are out of an outfit called Polymags, and you usually can find these online or at a gun show. They run about $15 for the AK-74 ones. There is some metal reinforcing right here in the lips. I hope you can see that. Other than that, they have a metal base plate, but other than that, there's no other reinforcing. Same thing with the AK-47 magazines. There's steel reinforcing in the lips here, but the locking lugs are plastic and the base is metal. And of course, our Circle 10s are all metal with mostly steel up here, and including the locking lugs and the base. Same thing with our AK-47. So very nice magazines, very good magazines, fit very well. The Bulgarian commercial AK-74 mag weighs 6.1 ounces or 173 grams empty. The Circle 10 AK-74 mag weighs 7.1 ounces empty and 201 grams. The Bulgarian commercial AK-47 mag weighs 7.5 ounces and 212 grams. And the Circle 10 weighs 8.7 ounces or 248 grams. We're going to disassemble them and compare them, the internals, and see what we can find. Okay, we're going to take apart our commercial Bulgarian AK-74 mag and see what we find inside here. Nice long spring, very solid body. Again, we have the steel lips right there. Okay. Ooh. Very powerful spring and very solid bottom. Okay, well, let's take a look at them. The spring on the Circle 10 magazine is, as you saw, a little more powerful. They're the same length. I would say overall, just looking at the springs without any kind of scientific measurement, I would say that the Bulgarian commercial spring is not as solid or as heavy a gauge as the Bulgarian commercial. Okay, so we've got a metal base plate. Also got a metal base plate. They look very much alike. This is the Circle 10 and this is the commercial. Actually, this is a little bit heavier than this one. Interesting. I don't see any metal reinforcing in the base. There's no metal reinforcing in the locking lugs, but there is on the lips here. There's some built-in. You can see it right there. There's some reinforcing. There's a piece of metal reinforcing right there. And of course, our Bulgarian Circle 10 is all metal up here practically. And the pieces back here are, the locking lugs are all metal. And there is some metal down here. I was mistaken. There is actually some metal there on the previous video. Okay, so let's put those back together. These commercial ones usually run for a fraction of the price of the true Circle 10 ones. They are what they are. For 15 bucks, not bad. Are they great? No. Are they fantastic? No. Do they do the job? Yes. And we'll have some future field testing of these magazines in the next video. A few videos for them. This is a much more powerful spring than the commercial one has. Much more powerful. Feel it. Now we're going to take a look at the internals of the commercial Bulgarian AK-47 mag and the Circle 10 magazine. It says made in Bulgaria. Other than that, we probably wouldn't know it. there is this interesting sign that I believe is the Polymag logo, and the Circle 10s are identified with the Circle 10. And it has this neat waffle pattern, and it really is quite a substantial magazine. I mean, when you hold this, you know you've got something solid in your hand. I mean, this is what you want to go into combat with. I mean, this is really something. Well, we're going to take these apart and take a look, see what we can find. A little hard to get. There we go. Okay. K47 springs are usually pretty good. Okay, we've got a nice solid metal base plate. I don't see any metal reinforcing in the actual magazine other than in the lips here, and the locking lugs are not steel reinforced. Okay, and the follower is a polymer plastic follower, and spring base is plastic. Okay, let's take a look at the AK-47 magazine. Really wants to come out. Okay. So the spring are the same length, and we do have a polymer follower on this too. So it seems a little chintzier on the base plate here. Polymers are also very much close. They're very close to it. Again, I would say that this one is a little more powerful spring. This is a little bit lesser gauge. They're pretty much similar. And of course, in our magazine, we do have some steel reinforcing down here. You can see that on both sides. We have practically a whole steel upper in here, and the locking lugs are all metal. It's very, very, very solid, well-made magazine. Okay, we're going to put these back together. And we're going to have some field trials of these in future videos. Very powerful spring. You can actually feel it. The resistance is much greater. This also has a metal base plate, which we would expect. Okay, so there's our Circle 10 and our commercial mags, and they look alike. Well, at least this one doesn't so much, but I mean, this one cost about $12. This was $15. I got this one for about $30 because they were having a sale on it. And these are about $40 to $45, depending on where you get them from. Fantastic magazines, the Circle 10s. We'll have more videos in the future in the field, and we're going to do some testing on them and see how they hold up. But as of right now, for a good practice magazine or for a range magazine, you can't go wrong. I think they're very good magazines. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.